folks, it's Uncle Mitch again. I was going to do a quick riff on more people that piss me off, and then I realized I can't get away from the camera then. I'm going to be here all fucking night. There's 7 billion of you in the world. 7 billion different opportunities to piss me off. And yes, I'm including myself. Because here's one last little thing that pisses me off. The guy that keeps saying most importantly in the same freaking topic, basically every time you said most importantly, moron, you said that the last thing that you determined was most important was no longer important. At what point are we supposed to believe that your point is the most important one? Idiot. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Okay, moving along. Move on. Okay, here we go. Dogmatists. Yeah, these people all piss me off, okay? And as I go along, I'm going to put some videos up that basically are going to impugn specific dogmatists. But the problem that I know that's going to happen is that when I start speaking the word dogmatist, a lot of you out there aren't going to necessarily understand what I mean. I don't necessarily think that this is a poor education, mind you. I think a lot of schools would never even teach the concept. Primarily because they're embroiled in their own goddamn dogma, okay? So they certainly don't want that word to be wheeled about and fired at them by a 7th grader, okay? They don't want that. I'm telling you, it's not going to happen. Okay, dogmatist. Basically, there is a definition for it. Go look it up if it's that much of an issue. But I will share with you how you can determine if somebody's a dogmatist, which is probably more important. Dogmatists are these people who speak to you about a specific subject and their eyes start glazing over, okay? Or they have to look up when they're speaking to you because they're trying to recollect the knowledge that somebody else just jammed into their head, okay? If you watch Beckethead all day, hey, that's something else that pisses me off. Idiots that wear suit jackets and ties with blue jeans, okay? I don't care what you think. It's not cool. We let it go in the 80s for a fucking reason, Beckethead. Okay, so, and he's a dogmatist. So basically, it's these sorts of people that basically have to quote the one book, or the one series of videos, or the one narrow-minded viewpoint in order to support all their logic in life, okay? You can tell who these people are if you get into a conversation with them greater than 30 seconds. Because if you tell them something that's contrary to what they're spewing, one of a few things is going to happen. Either they're going to tell you you're mean, in which case you're basically trying to kill the messenger because they don't have a means to fire back. They're going to refer back to another point that they made in an attempt to create circular logic, which is basically a bunch of points supporting each other with no underlying terra firma to say, hey, there's some groundbreaking frickin' evidence here, okay? Or thirdly, what they're going to do is try and incorporate what you said into their already dogmatic viewpoints, okay? These are the kinds of people that will look at a situation and there's a filter in front of their eyes. And this filter basically means, hey, when I see something, it's pretty much going to be downloaded into a part of my mind to support everything else I believe. You want an example? Creation science, okay? I had to read this shit while my buddy was laying in a goddamn hospital bed because he shattered his arm. Poor Tiberius, okay? So I'm reading this Christian Science magazine. Why? Because it was funny shit, let me tell you, okay? They find that every piece of evidence found in archaeology, paleontology, anthropology, and the study of fossils to be all caused by the Great Flood of Noah, okay? So basically, the separation of all the continents, that happened in about 40 days and 40 nights, okay? That's where they're going with this. They're saying that all the soil turned into rock that buried the fossils because of the Great Flood. Why? Because they can't handle the idea that maybe the creation myth that was handed down by the Sumerians and Babylonians to the Jews was maybe a little off in its timeline. Hey, folks. That's Dogma on parade for you, okay? And before you think I'm trying to basically attack all these evangelical Christians, these environmentalists are just as bad. I heard somebody say that basically on a commercial, it was on a commercial, that the fact that we're creating all these reservoirs creates earthquakes, okay? I haven't seen the Hoover Dam crack from an earthquake, you moron! It doesn't work that way. We can't pump enough water in there. That was in Superman 2, you piece of shit. You can't just keep pumping water into an earthquake fault and say, hey, it's gonna go soon, you moron. I heard heard another guy on the radio claim that the earthquakes were being caused because Mother Earth was angry because we dug all the basements for our homes and weakened the Earth's crust. Are you fucking kidding me? 20 miles thick of Earth's crust and my 15-foot hole underneath my house is going to cause an earthquake? It's no wonder we're not all dead already, okay? This is the thing about dogmatists. They're pretty funny, but the thing is that they're incredibly dangerous. These are some motivated motherfuckers. They will show up every damn chance they get to vote. They're going to show up and try and run. Yeah, you're going to get dogmatists in the government. We see them all the fucking time, okay? Their viewpoints are going to get hurt. Their laws are going to get passed because these are the idiots that are going to take 20% of their income and hand it to a lobbying firm and say, hey, go tell the government we don't want any more goddamn reservoirs because we're sick of the fucking earthquakes. Are you kidding me? You idiots. So this is the kind of things that we have to deal with in life. And this is a very rough thing. I'm not even pretending this is scientific, okay? But my mind is basically about 10% of the people are dogmatic in one fashion and 10% is dogmatic in the other fashion, either left or right if you're looking at political or for and against in a particular subject. And the rest of us start forming this little line in the center that we basically stack up on each other and outnumber the fucking rest of them. You know why? Because we're the smart ones. Hey, Joe Sixpack isn't even going to buy the goddamn earthquake theory, okay? Global warming? We all agree it might be warming, but that's a different rant. I'll tell you about environmentalists later. Here's the thing. If you're using one particular text, or one particular viewpoint, or one particular author, or one particular group of people to determine what you know to be right and wrong in this world without any critical thought placed behind it to determine whether or not they're full of shit, because everybody's got something to teach you. Sometimes you just gotta sift through a mountain of shit to find it, okay? If you can't do that and you buy everything they say hook, line, and sinker, bah! You're a fucking sheep, okay? I'm the wolf. Don't get in front of me. I'm gonna bite your ass. I'm Uncle Mitch and that is all.